Yeah, third main we will go for. Please remember, dear students, third main, each and every numerical you must know and understand, which contains important numericals here. Let me take up the first one. If there are similar, I will leave it to you. If this is a typical sum, I'll take it up. So first one, I'll start now. Third one, what is the question asked? In an AP, first is given, first one given A equals 5, D equals 3, AN equals 50, okay, and find N and Sn. Find N and Sn. This is the question asked. So AN is given, so I can find out N. Given AN equals 50 implies A plus N minus 1 into D equals 50. What is A here? 5. D is 3, which equals 50. N minus 1 times 3 equals 50 minus 5, which is 45. So N minus 1 equals 45 by 3, which is 15. N equals 15 plus 1, which is 16. So N equals 16. What is that we have found? We found out N here. Now Sn we have to find out. Now Sn equals N by 2 into bracket 2A plus N minus 1 into D. 2A plus N minus 1 into D. So do you know N here? Yes, I have already found out. And therefore Sn is nothing but N is equal to 16 over here, isn't it? See, one more thing very important. Here the question is to find out S16 or Sn is important. See, I can get Sn in terms of N itself as usual, and wherever I substitute N is equal to 16, that becomes S16. So let me find out Sn here first in terms of N, which equals N by 2 into bracket 2 times 5 plus D is 3. N by 2 into bracket 10 plus 3N minus 3. 10 minus 3, 7 plus 3N. Okay. So therefore Sn is given by, therefore Sn equals N times 3N plus 7 the whole divided by 2. This should be the answer. Let me check it. Sn is equal to, it is correct. Any other thing? S16? No, he has not asked us to find out S16. He has asked to find out only Sn. Had the question been S16, we could have definitely found out S16. Maybe in your answer, they must have given that S16 also need to be found out. If that is the question, is it given here? According to me, Sn is given and N is given. This much is enough actually according to me. But anyway, we will find out. Substitute N is equal to 16 and find out S16. 16 by 2, 3 times 16 plus 7. 8 into 48 plus 7. 8 into 48 plus 8, 56, 55. 440. Yes, 16 should be 440. So I don't think this is essential, but according to question, N and Sn, Sn means it is in terms of N and N equals 16. Note it down. Second I will take 5.3, third main, second, A equals 7, given A13 equals 35. Find D and S13. Find D and S13. A13 is given to you, A is given to you. You can find D here. Given A plus 12D equals 35. A is how much? 7. 35. So 12D equals 35 minus 7. So 12D equals minus 5, 30, minus 3, 27, 28. Therefore, D equals 28. Is it correct? 28 plus 7, 35. Correct. 28 divided by 12, which equals 12. Therefore, D equals 7 by 3 here. Let me check the answer. D equals 7 by 3. Next is S13 here. Now, in order to find out S13, let me use the general formula first and then I'll use S13. Sn equals n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Therefore, S13 equals 13 by 2, 2 times 7 plus 13 minus 1 times d. D is 7 by 3. 14 here plus 13 minus 1, 12 into 7 by 3. 3 ones are 3 fours are, which equals 13 by 2 into bracket 14 plus 7 fours are, which equals 13 by 2 into 14 plus 28, 28 plus 10, 38 plus 4, 42. 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are. So 13 into 21. So 13 ones are 13, 3, 1 carry over 273 should be your answer, and therefore S13 equals 273. So this is the question here. Finally, you can write D equals 7 by 3 and S13 equals 273. Okay, next next I'll take second is over. Third, A12 is given, D is given, A you can find, S12 you can find, you do yourself. Fourth I'll take. Fourth one, it is little different. A3 equals 15, given A3 equals 15, S10 equals 125, and find D and A10. Find common difference and A10. Let me check it. A3 equals 15, S10 equals 125. Find D and A10. Find D and A10. How do you find this now? As I told, in Sn, if you want to find D and A10, A10. In Sn formula, you have 4 variables. If you know 3, you can find 1. Anyway, that is not the question here. We have to find the common difference and the 10th term. In order to find out the 10th term, I must know A and D. Both A and D are not known. Means there are 2 unknowns. That means I should have 2 variables. Those two equations, 2 unknowns, 2 equations. One equation is A3 and another equation is S10. Yes, I have got 2 equations. We'll solve this? Fine. Given A3 equals 15 implies A plus 2D equals 15. Mark it first equation. Also given S10 equals 125. What is S10 is given by? S10 is 10 by 2 into bracket 2A plus 10 minus 1 9D equals 125. So multiply 10 with these two and take this to that side. Implies 10 into 2 20A plus 10 into 9 90D equals 125 into 2 250. Can I take 10 common? Yes. 10A plus 9d equals 25. So 10 common means I am dividing everywhere all this by 10 here. Divide by 10, okay, 10, this is not 20. 2a, I am dividing it by 10 here. Divided by 10 is 2a. Divided by 10 is 90. Divided by 10 is 25. It is correct. Now it is correct. So I have got two equations and two unknowns. Let us solve these two equations by simultaneous equation method or a pair of linear equations. Now the equations are a plus 2d equals 15 and 2a plus 9d equals 25. Multiply this by 2 here, rewriting the equations 2 into 2, 2a plus 4d equals 30, and here it is 2a plus 9d equals 25. Is it right? So what did I rewriting? What is that we get here? Why did I multiply here with the 2? I want to get rid of a here and subtract now. Subtracting these two, minus, minus, minus. This will cancel, and what is that? 4d minus 9d minus 5d equals 30 minus 25, 5. Therefore d equals 5 by minus 5, which is minus 1. So d equals minus 1. So what is the answer for d? It is minus 1. Now we have to find out a10. Before you find out a10, I must know a. So where should I write? Here I will take up from 1, a plus 2d equals 15. What is a here? I have to find out. 2 times minus 1 equals 15. A minus 2 equals 15. A equals 15 plus 2, which is 17. A equals 17 here. So I have got a equals 17 and d equals minus 1, and therefore finally I'll write once again, or probably clear the board, or I think you can write, I can write here, no problem. So I'll write here a equals 17, d equals minus 1. Therefore a10 equals a plus 9d. Therefore a10 equals 17 plus 9 times minus 1. a10 equals 17 minus 9. a10 equals 9 into 17, 8. And therefore final answer d equals minus 1, a10 equals 8. Please check the answer. Clear? Note down. Yeah, let me take up 6th now. 4th I have solved, 5th is similar, and 6th I am taking. Given is a is given, d is given, sn is given. Find n and an. Let me find n first, and whatever this an is nothing but a, if whatever the value n, that value of the term I have to find out. Okay, if I find out n, I can find an. Okay, so let me find the n here. A is given, d is given, sn equals solution n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. What is sn? 90 equals 9n by 2 into bracket 2 times 2 plus n minus 1 times d is 8. So n by 2, this is 90 equals 4 plus a10 minus 8. 90 equals n by 2. 4 minus 8 is minus 4. I can write a10 minus 4. So multiply this 2 here. 180 equals n into a10 minus 4. So 180 equals a10 square minus 4n. I'll take 4 common, or first you shift on one side. a10 square minus 4n minus 180 equals 0. Can I take 4 common? Possible. 2n square minus 10. 4 4s are 16. 4 5s are 20. I require 45 into 2, p and q, two numbers, such that minus 90 I should get, and minus 1 I should get. Split 90 as 10 into 9 minus 10 plus 9. Perfect. So 2n square, therefore 2n square minus 10n plus minus 10n, just a moment, plus 9n minus 45 equals 0. Take common here, 2 I will take common, 2n I will take common, n minus 5 plus 9 I will take common, n minus 5, 0. So n minus 5 into 2n plus 9 equals 0, n minus 5 equals 0, 2n plus 9 equals 0, n equals 5, one value, n equals minus 9 by 2. N in arithmetic progressions can never be negative because n is a natural number. Number of terms cannot be negative, and therefore negative value of n is to be rejected. I'll write here, this is discarded. Why it is discarded? Because n is not natural number here. N is natural number, and therefore what is the value of n accepted? Therefore n equals 5 is considered. Once you know n, can I find out an? Yeah. Now an equals a5 equals a plus 4d, a plus 4 times d. What is a plus 4d? A is how much? 2 plus 4 times d is how much? 8. 2 plus 32, which is 34, and therefore what is the final answer? N equals 5 and a5 equals 34. Let us check the answer. Note it down. I am taking 8th one because 7th one was similar as that of 6th one. You solve it. 8th one, an equals given, d is given, sn is given, find n and a. So how to solve now? Let's see. Given an equals 4 implies a plus n minus 1 into d equals 4. We do not know a here. A plus n minus 1 times 2 equals 4. A plus 2n minus 2 equals 4 implies a plus 2n equals 4 plus 2, which is 6. A plus 2n equals 6. This is first equation. So there are two unknowns here. I expect one more also. Also given is Sn, this, use that one now. Also Sn equals minus 14 implies, what is Sn? N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d is 2 equals minus 14, which equals 2 multiply that side, minus 28 I will take, and n take it inside. Understand? I can take n inside, n is equal to minus 14. Yes, we'll see how to find out. Okay. So 2 multiply that side, 2an here plus n into n, n square. No, just a moment, I'll modify a little bit. D is given to us, D is known to us. A and N I should get. Okay, N by 2 into bracket 2A plus 2N minus 2 equals minus 14. This implies 2A plus A plus 2N. Very interesting. Listen here, what I am doing here is I know A plus 2N is equal to 6. Dear students, please listen. I am modifying a little bit here. I know A plus 2N is equal to 6 here. So can I make it 2A plus 2N as A plus 2N minus 2. I'll write this. A plus 2N minus 2 equals minus 14. Implies N by 2. This A plus 2N, I am replacing it by 6 here. Are you able to get it? A plus 6 minus 2 equals minus 14. Therefore, N by 2 times A plus 6 minus 2, 4 equals minus 14, which equals A plus N minus. Okay, let's see. N by 2 A plus 4. Just a moment. Let's see A plus 4 N by 2 into A plus 4 equals minus 14. Let me try to solve this one. Let's see what happens. A equals 6 minus 2n. If I substitute A in terms of A, if I substitute here, I should be able to get a quadratic equation and solve it. Yes, I'll do that. Because two variables are there and therefore I'll do that. Here once again I'll write N by 2 into bracket A plus 4 equals minus 14. N into A plus 4 equals minus 28. Okay, mark this as 2 here. Now from 1 A plus 2n equals 6 implies 2n equals 6 minus A implies n equals 6 minus A divided by 2. What is we have to find out? Both n and A. I will get A here. N equals 6 minus A divided by 2. Now this I am substituting here. You can substitute the value of A in terms of n also. 6 minus 2n you can substitute here. I think that makes simple. Okay, that we will try to work out. Implies A equals 6 minus 2n. So this value I will substitute here. Substituting A equals 6 minus 2n in 2. What is that we get? N into A plus 4 is nothing but 6 minus 2n plus 4 equals minus 28. So 6 plus 4, 10. 10 minus 2n minus 28. So 10n minus 2n square equals minus 28 implies 2n square minus 10n minus 10n. This you take it that side equals 0. 2 common, n square minus 5n minus 14 equals 0. So I have got this as a quadratic equation now. Let me find out n value here. I require P and Q such that minus 14 and here it is minus 5. So 7 into 2 possible, which equals n square minus 7n plus 2n minus 14 equals 0. N minus 7 plus 2, n minus 7 equals 0. Here n minus 7 n minus 7 equals 0, n plus 2 equals 0, n equals 7, n equals minus 2. Minus 2 is discarded because n is a natural number and therefore n is equal to 7 is considered. So discarded because n is not natural number. N is, because minus 2 is not natural number, you can say minus 2 is not natural number and therefore n is equal to 7 is considered, and therefore n equals 7 is considered. Okay, so n equals 7 you got. After that, what we have to do? We have to find out a here. So let me mark once again, n equals 7. How do you find out a? A equals 6 minus 2n, or you can substitute directly in 1. Okay, from 1, a plus 2n equals 6. A equals 6 minus 2n, 6 minus 2 times 7, which is 6 minus 14 minus 8. So this is what we got, and therefore final answer a equals minus 8, n equals plus 7 is my answer. Check it. But here we thought we are doing a mistake, but it is correct. The way it is given, one critical point here is we substituted the value of a plus 2n is equal to 6 over here. Actually this is a quite critical step, otherwise it's probably what else you could have done? If you take 2 common, then it is not possible to do that way. Yes, here most important critical step is this critical step, which I said very important. Without this, probably it would be difficult by any other method, which I felt. Note it down. Students, please mark 8th sum important. Okay, so I am taking next sum now. Note it down. We'll solve the 4th one. How many terms of AP must be taken to give a sum of 636? So let sum of n terms be 636 and we'll find out n. 4th one, AP given is 9, 17, 25, etc. and A equals 9, D equals 17 minus 9, which is 8. Let sum of n terms is equal to 636. Therefore n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 times d equals 636. 2 times 9 plus n minus 1 times d is 8. 636. n by 2 18 plus 8n minus 8, 636. n by 2 18 minus 8, 10 plus 8n equals 636. So 2 goes that side, 10n plus 8n square equals multiplied by this. Therefore 8n square plus 10n minus 1272 equals 0. This is how it is. So let's check whether any common is possible. 2, let me take common. 4n square plus 5n, which equals 0 here, isn't it? So let us try to find out this thing. We have to factorize this one. So either you can factorize it or you can use the quadratic formula to solve this one. So let's see. I'll try first factorization, or directly I'll take the quadratic formula. Let me check here. A equals 4, B equals 5, C equals minus 636, and therefore minus 636, and therefore what is the value n here? N equals minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, which is minus 5 square minus 4 times 4 into minus 636, the whole divided by 2 into 4, so which equals under root of 25 plus 16 into 636, or 16 into 636. This is 25 plus 16 into 636 into 16, okay, 25. So this will be 36 18 20 11 10 176 plus 25 10 201. So let me find out the square root of 10 201. What I get is 10 201 divided by 8. So check whether you get 101 into 101. You should be able to get with 101, which is minus 5 plus or minus 101 divided by 8, which equals minus 5 plus 101 divided by 8. There are two options over here, n equals, okay. First I'll take case 1, n equals minus 5 plus 101 divided by 8. Case 2 is neglected because it is minus, n cannot be minus, and therefore only case 1 I will consider. So I can write case 1, or directly I can write plus 101 by 8, because negative can be discarded, you can write a small description. So n equals 96 divided by 8. 8 ones are 8 twos are, n equals 12 here. So how many, the question was how many terms of the AP must be taken to give a sum of 636? 12 terms must be taken, 12 terms of the given AP should be taken to give a sum of 636. Therefore 12 terms must be taken to give a sum of 636 of given AP. Okay, note it down. We'll take the fifth one. First term of an AP is 5, A equals 5. Last term is given, L is given, sum is given. Find the number of terms and the common difference. We'll see that one. Fifth one. Given A is 5, L equals AN equals 45, sum is 100, the sum is 100, 400 I think, sum is 400. Find the number of terms and the common difference. N equals question mark, D equals question mark, isn't it? So how do you find out? A is given to you and AN is equal to 45, isn't it? So AN equals 45, A plus N minus 1 into D equals 45, isn't it? A is known to you, N we have to find out, and D also we have to find out. So let us find out two equations, so we may get it. 5 plus, or I can use the one more formula, it is important. Let's see here. Sum Sn equals 400. A plus L into n by 2. N by 2 a plus L equals 400. N by 2 into bracket 5 plus 45 equals 400. Four hundred 25 which is 16. N equals, we found out 16 terms. Now common difference we have to find out. How do you find out common difference? An equals 45 implies A16 equals 45. Correct or not? How many terms are there? 16. An is the last term is 45. So if an AP contains 16 terms, the last term is A16. A16 equals 45. Implies A plus 15D equals 45. A is 5 plus 15D equals 45. 15D equals 40. D equals 40 by 15, 8 by 3, implies D equals 15. 5 3s are 5 8s are, so 8 by 3, and therefore N equals 16 and D equals 8 by 3. It is correct. Note down. Sixth one, the first and last terms of an AP are 17 and 350. A equals 17, L equals 350, which is nothing but An also. If the common difference is is 9, how many terms are there and what is their sum? We have to find out N and Sn. Okay, let's see. Here we will solve. Given sixth question, first term is 17, An equals L equals 350, common difference is 9. How many terms are there? N equals question mark and Sn equals question mark. Okay, so let's find out. As this given An equals 350, A plus n minus 1 into D equals 350, A is 17 plus n minus 1 into D is 9 equals 350, n minus 1 into 9 equals 350 minus 17, n minus 1 equals 350 minus 333 33, n minus 1 equals, this is n minus, just a moment, n minus 1 into 9 equals 350 minus 17, 333, and n minus 1 equals 333 divided by 9, which equals 27, therefore n equals 37 plus 1, which is 38. So we have found out n equals 38. Let me check whether it is correct or not. Which one? Sixth one we are finding. N equals 38 is the correct answer, and then we have to find out S38 here, because Sn we have to find out. Now S38 equals 38 by 2 into bracket 2 times A is 17 plus n minus 1 is 37 into D is how much? 9. So S38 equals 19 times 34 plus 63 6 9 3 27 27 33. Yeah, correct. 37 into 9 is nothing but 333. Okay, so which equals 19 into 367, which we get how much we are getting? 19 into 367, which is 6973, which is correct. 6973. So S38 equals 6973. This is the final answer. Note it down. Dear students, I'll try to solve as many questions from your textbook as possible for this second section, and you also have to try a lot. If I solve 5 numericals, it should be your effort to solve double than that of me, whichever I solve over here. So if I solve 5, you should be able to solve about 10 numericals. Then it is really a good thing. Okay. So in my next lecture, I'll take most important word numericals and optional numericals also from your textbook. Okay, fine. Thank you for watching.